Yo, my peoples, what's up? Welcome to Shelf Stories. I am here with Expeditious unboxing for you for Destinies, newly delivered. I backed this one with my own money, and I have received all of the content. The game formerly known as Time of Legends Destinies, but some IP troubles, so they're now just Destinies from Lucky Duck Games. Here is the Sea and Sand expansion and also the Myth and Folklore expansion. So this is an app-driven game. I cannot show you the app because what I'm using on my phone is what I'm using to do the app, so I can't do two things at once. Oh well. But I just wanted to let you know that these are, not the biggest boxes in the world, but a lot of adventure contained therein. And apparently the Myth and Folklore expansion is not available on the app yet. Chronicles of Crime had the same thing where it's like you got a bunch of stuff, but the stuff kind of rolled out slowly. So no big deal. It all comes out eventually. All right, let's get to the unboxing. Fortunately, the box came a little bit tattered. We'll see what I can do about that down the road. Shouldn't be a problem though. It's only a box, right? All right, big old rule book. Well, big in size. There's actually not a lot of pages. So there's, the usual stuff, explaining, but it's very light on fluff and very just small in general. So that I like that. Usually with these big adventure games, you get the big fat rule book, but so much of this is on the app, I imagine, that there is not going to be too much of a problem. So you get this, hold that nice and tight. I know there's minis over here, and that's what people want to see for this unboxing porn, but first of all, let's just show you the other stuff first. So we have the character boards right there. You got 3 of them, a 1 to 3 player game. I love that games that are just lean into its low player countness. That is an excellent thing. Insert is actually pretty cool. Over here you got wells for all the tokens and the money right over here. It isn't just like a big free-for-all. Here are the map tiles. So I'll go ahead and turn those around over there. You got your dice. You got map tile number 1. You got a farm. Go ahead and flip to number 3. Are they double-sided? Not quite. I'll imagine that some kind of like desolation mechanic will tell me what's going on with that. But for the most part, like town scenes and other kinds of locales. And I think I get up to about 57 of these things. 5 adventures in the base game, so I imagine it'll run through in some combination all 57 of these tiles. You got the cards, and the cards I think are kind of the beating heart of the game. Character and the QR codes, man. You have QR codes all over the place for this game. So then you got characters, and yeah, so these are the items. Lots of copies of horse, everything. Everything has a QR code, which I imagine increases the replayability a little bit. I hope so. There you go. And another kind of pile of items. There's a lot there. I think this is mostly item stuff. There you go, weapons. Not really sure exactly what to do in terms of, weapons changing into other weapons or upgrading weapons, but I think there's some sort of system for that as I unfold the adventure. Custom dice, and this is what you all came for, isn't it? Miniatures. There we go. All right, I'm actually not sure what this is. Something. Whoever can figure that out, you guys let me know. This was always one of my favorite D&D minis, which was the Swarm of Rats. I actually have a couple of these when I used to Dungeon Master some of these things. Let's see. Okay, I love angelic spirits. I think the gothic scenario over here calls for like angels and demons and all that kind of thing. And the Painter's Delight. Here you go. So look at that gnarliness. Simone! Oh, hey, look at that. There's the Hungry Caterpillar. Check that out. Who's going to win, right? Simone.
I'm coming.
Do you like my mini? Ah!
No.
Oh, look at that. Wow, you were afraid of that before. Now you're not afraid of it no more? Okay. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Do you want to kiss it on his cheek?
No.
Kiss me on the cheek. Mwah. All right. Did you do that one, Simone? You did Hug a Caterpillar?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. You're very talented. And now I've opened up Sea and Sand and Myth and Folklore. You get the sense of what this game has to offer in terms of its variety. Basically, both of them seem to offer different map packs, and I'll get to this when I get past the base adventure and all the 5 scenarios there, the different cards, the different minis, and what is the paintable thing. We got, looks like an Ifrit. Someone could tell me if that is an Ifrit or some kind of genie or not. Well, Sea and Sand, so I imagine it's an Ifrit. And Myth and Folklore, some kind of, is that a gargoyle or something like that? Some kind of living gargoyle with a lot of arms? Sweet. So I like how the game gives you something to look forward to at the end of whatever campaign you're doing. So that is Time of Legends Destinies. I will have some playthroughs pretty soon on the one-stop co-op shop, my home for playthroughs, but from Shelf Stories over here. I'm going to tell you later, everybody, and I'll see you around.